Welcome friends, myself Saptaparni from BioLive. Hope all of you are doing very well. Today we are going to discuss about NEET biology previous year's questions from reproductive system. We will discuss questions from 2017 to 2020 with solution discussion. Okay. So without further delay, let's begin. Before starting, I would like to request you to like, share and subscribe my channel by pressing the bell button given below, and if you have any doubts you can ask me questions in the comment box given below, or you may ask questions in BioLive Zoophilic, my Facebook page, or my Facebook group BioLive Cell, or in my Instagram profile Saptaparni BioLive. Oh, and see, from this chapter from reproductive system, uh, at least 3 to 5 question comes each year, every year. Okay, so it is very important to solve all the questions and the chapter very well. So that is why it is a very important chapter, okay, for NEET. So okay, without further delay, let's begin. Now the first question asks, which of the following hormone levels will cause release of ovum, that means ovulation, from the Graafian follicle? See, we know that high concentration of FSH, LH and estrogen causes ovulation. So here, let's see the options. The options are low concentration of FSH, so it is not correct. Then high concentration of estrogen. See, it is the correct option. High concentration of estrogen helps in ovulation. So the correct answer would be option B. Now the second question, match column 1 and column 2 and select the correct option. Now see, the placenta. From placenta, which hormone is secreted? HCG. So option A will tie up with option 2. So let's find out where option A and option 2 are tied. See, in here, in option 1, option A and option 2 are tying. Okay, so the correct answer would be option 1. So just seeing one matching pair, you can just answer the question. Okay, because here no other option contains option 2 with option A. Okay, so obviously the correct answer would be option 1. Let's solve other matching pairs also. Zona pellucida, it is a layer of ovum, so option B will match up with option 3. See here, option B with option 3. Then bulbourethral gland, the secretion of bulbourethral gland helps in lubrication of penis, so option C with option 4, option C with option 4. Then Leydig cells, from Leydig cells testosterone is an androgen which is secreted, so option D will be with option 1. See here, D is with 1. So from here you can definitely say that the option 1 is correct. Now coming to the third question, meiotic division of secondary oocyte is completed at the time of fusion of a sperm with an ovum, prior to ovulation, at the time of copulation or after zygote formation. See, when the ovulation occurs, the first meiotic division is completed and the secondary oocyte is released in the fallopian tube. But this secondary oocyte is arrested in the metaphase 2 of meiosis 2. Okay. So, to break this arrest, we need a sperm. When a sperm enters into the secondary oocyte, then the secondary then the meiosis 2 gets completed and the meiotic division of secondary oocyte is completed. So the correct answer would be at the time of fusion of a sperm with an ovum. It is not prior to ovulation, not at the time of copulation and not after the time of zygote formation. It would be at the time of fusion of a sperm with an ovum. Okay. Now coming to the next question, ciliated epithelial cells are required for movement of particles or mucus in a specific direction. In humans, these cells are mainly present in ciliated epithelial cells. Cilia helps in propulsion or to move the particles or mucus to a specific direction. Ciliated epithelial cells are present in bronchioles and fallopian tubes. Okay, it is not present in the eustachian tube, which helps in equalizing the pressure in our ear, or not in the pancreatic duct, or not in the bile duct, but it is present in the bronchioles in our respiratory system, where it helps in moving the mucus, okay, and in the fallopian tube where it helps in moving the secondary oocyte. Now coming to the next question, select the correct sequence of transport of sperm in male reproductive system. I am not going through all the options, okay, I am just reading out the correct option. The correct option would be option B, seminiferous tubules. From there the sperm goes to retitestis, then to vasa efferentia, then to epididymis, then vas deferens, then ejaculatory duct, then urethra, and at last urethral meatus. For answering this type of question, you need to know the structure of testis or structure of ovary very well, okay. Only then you can answer this kind of question. So you should remember the picture very well, okay, it should be in your mind. Now coming to the next question, extrusion of second polar body from egg nucleus occurs after entry of sperm but before fertilization. After fertilization, before entry of sperm into ovum, or simultaneously with the first cleavage. See, extrusion of second polar body. Second polar body will be only formed when the second meiotic division is completed, okay. We know that after ovulation the secondary oocyte is extruded in the fallopian tube, but this secondary oocyte is arrested in the metaphase 2 of meiosis 2, okay, and the secondary and this arrest opens only when the sperm comes to the secondary oocyte, and then the second meiotic division resumes, okay. So after the completion of second meiotic division, then only mature ovum and the second polar body forms. So the second polar body obviously would not form at simultaneously with the first cleavage, because at the first it will not form during the first cleavage, it is a later process, and then it will not form before the entry of sperm into ovum, okay, because at that time the secondary oocyte is arrested in the metaphase 2. It will now the two options remaining, after entry of sperm but before fertilization or after fertilization. See, fertilization means when male and female pronuclei meets, okay, and the zygote forms. So obviously second polar body will not form at the time after fertilization, it will form before fertilization, okay. That means it will form after entry of sperm but before fertilization, okay. After entry of sperm, the second arrest at metaphase 2 will break down, okay, and the meiosis 2 will resume, and it will form a mature ovum and the second polar body, and then the mature ovum will meet with the sperm nucleus, and then the fertilization will occur. So the correct answer would be after entry of sperm but before fertilization. It is a very important question, okay. Now coming to the next question, it is very simple. Amnion of mammalian embryo is derived from ectoderm and mesoderm. The option C is correct. Now coming to the next question, hormones secreted by placenta to maintain pregnancy are HCG, HPL, progestogens and estrogens. The correct answer is option A. Why the other options are not correct? Because see here in the second option you will find oxytocin. Oxytocin is not formed in the placenta. It is secreted by posterior pituitary. So the option B is incorrect. Then again prolactin. Prolactin is formed by anterior pituitary. So it is also cannot be the correct answer. Then here glucocorticoids. Glucocorticoids are formed by adrenal cortex. So it also could not be the correct answer. So the correct answer is option A, HCG, HPL, progestogens and estrogens. So by exclusion method, if you don't know the answer also, by exclusion method you can also answer this kind of questions, okay. Now coming to the ninth question, the difference between spermiogenesis and spermiation is, see, in spermiogenesis, spermatozoa are formed, okay, while in spermiation, the spermatozoa are released from the Sertoli cells into the cavity of the seminiferous tubule. So the correct answer would be option D. In spermiogenesis, spermatozoa are formed, and while in spermiation, spermatozoa are released from Sertoli cells into the cavity of seminiferous tubules. Now match column 1 with column 2. See, proliferative phase, secretory phase and menstruation. From here you can easily match menstruation with breakdown of endometrial lining. So option C will match with option 1. So let's see where option C is matching with option 1. See here. In option 1, the option C is matching with option 1, and option 3, option C is matching with option 1. Okay, so from this you can easily say either option 1 or option 3 will be your correct answer. So let's match another option. Proliferative phase. Proliferative phase means where your ovarian follicles are getting made. Okay, so it will be the follicular phase. The option A will match with option 2. So here see, option A is matching with option 2. So from matching these two options, you can say that the correct answer would be option 1. Okay, option 1. And obviously secretory phase will match with luteal phase. The next question, it is a similar kind of question we have previously done. Select the correct route of passage of sperm in male frogs. So here it has specified the organism male frog. So the correct answer would be from testes, the sperm goes to vasa efferentia, then kidney, then Bredder's canal, then urogenital duct, and then cloaca. Coming to the next question, GnRH. GnRH means gonadotropin releasing hormone. It is a hypothalamic hormone needed for reproduction, acts on, see, GnRH secreted by hypothalamus acts on anterior pituitary to secrete follicle stimulating hormone or FSH and luteinizing hormone or LH from the anterior pituitary, which will act on our gonads. Okay, so the correct answer would be option B. It acts on, GnRH acts on anterior pituitary and stimulates secretion of LH and FSH. Okay, now coming to the last but not the least, the capacitation. Capacitation occurs in retitestis, epididymis, vas deferens and female reproductive tract. The correct answer would be option D, female reproductive tract. Why? Capacitation means when sperm gets when the capability of sperm to fuse with an ovum increases by increasing its motility power. Okay, so when a sperm enters into the female reproductive tract, then capacitation occurs. So the correct answer would be option D. So with this we end our today's solution discussion from 2017 to 2020. Here, if you like my content, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel by pressing the bell button given below. We will come up with the next part of this chapter in our coming videos. For the time being, thanks for watching and happy learning.